Mark, a crazy finish to the game. Can you sum up your emotions after that?
It's difficult to really, without seeing what happened back again. It was a little bit like in previous weeks where we've controlled things to a certain extent, and then we've just switched off, and we've allowed them to get a foothold in the game. We showed a lot of character to come back, but it was a game of being really pleased at some aspects and then really disappointed at others. We seem to have a knack at the moment of shooting ourselves in the foot, causing our own problems, and we allowed one of their players pretty much the freedom of the pitch in the second half, and he fully capitalised on it, and he scored a hat-trick. Disappointing, but I thought we looked a little bit better going forward today. We scored some good goals ourselves. Really pleased for Callum Saunders, who we've been asking more of, to get a couple today, and obviously our young midfielder Luke Morrell scored 2 world-class goals. They were outstanding. So we've got to learn from that, and we've got to go up there on Tuesday night and try and get a result. Maybe not make as many unforced errors as we did, but go up there positive and to have a go on Tuesday.
Yeah. How frustrating is it? Obviously, good for get the fantastic goal just before half time, 2-1 up, and then 10 minutes into the second half, all of a sudden we're 3-2 down.
Yeah, it's something you speak to them in the dressing room, and you sort of, because it's happened before with the Chester game where we started slowing both halves, cost us a game. And you warn them about it, and you say, you don't start the half up bright. If you put yourself under pressure, they squeezed onto us a little bit, and it just, something as simple as them just starting 10 yards further up the pitch shouldn't mean that all of a sudden that they're dominating the game and scoring 2 goals. It's up to our lads to work out that they've pressed up, so we have to do something differently than what we were doing, and we don't seem to do that until after we've conceded goals, and like I say, we've shown character. I thought Dan Trickett-Smith was excellent today, but we do keep allowing teams to put us under pressure and to give them goal scoring opportunities, really. Yeah,
I was just going to ask about Dan Trickett-Smith, because he had that fantastic chance to possibly win it late on, but his performance overall, he was very good.
Yeah, his performance overall, he was clever with the ball, he made runs without it, he got in goal scoring positions, he made he assisted goals, so he did everything that I sort of seen in him last season when he was at Leek, and obviously he's full time now at Port Vale, so it's really pleasing we've got him, and hopefully he can get his goal on Tuesday night, and we can be a bit more dependable, a little bit more solid, and go up there and get into the next round of the Cup.
Yeah, just a word on Luke Morrell as well, because like you said earlier, those were 2 world-class finishes. I couldn't believe that first one, especially the build-up and everything was fantastic.
Yeah, well, we know Luke from last season, managing the youth team, that he's capable of big things. I fully really expect him to kick on this season, and and I'm not surprised about him doing things like that. And with every game he's getting better and stronger, and he's learning. He's a really intelligent lad, so really pleasing for him, and really pleasing for the club that one of our youth team players has come through the system and is more than holding his own in the first team.
Yeah. Final question, Matt Regan looked like he came off with an injury in the first half. Is there an update on him, and then what prompted obviously Luke Wall came on and there was a change in formation, so what was the...
Well, the injury changed the formation really, and there was 2 or 3 changes in formation during the game because of we needed a goal at the end, so we threw Ollie Thornley up front. Matt's just been really unfortunate. He's defended a corner, he's slid into block, and Mo Ali's actually stood on his foot, which has jarred his ankle. He'll have to be assessed tomorrow to see how he is. He's hoping that he'll be fit for Tuesday, but we're not sure yet, so we'll have to wait and see on that tomorrow.
Okay, thanks Mark.